Good morning, candidates. Some of the common questions for cybersecurity. UBI is conducting interview for cybersecurity manager scale 3. Number 1, what are common cyber attacks? This is a very important thing. What are common cyber attacks? Then what are the elements of cybersecurity? Define DNS. What is a firewall? What is a VPN? What are different sources of malware? How does email work? What is the difference between active and passive cyber attacks? What is social engineering attack? What are black hat, black hat hackers and white hat hackers? Then define encryption and decryption. What is the difference between plain text and clear text? What is a block cipher? Then what is CIA triangle? What is the three-way handshake? How can identity theft be prevented? Then what are some common hashing functions? What do you mean by two-factor authentication? What does XSS stand for? How it can be prevented? Then what do you mean by shoulder surfing? What is the difference between hashing and encryption? Then differentiate between information security and information assurance. Write a difference between HTTPS and SSL. Then what do you mean by system hardening? Then differences between spear phishing and phishing. Then what do you mean by perfect forward secrecy? How to prevent MITM? What is ransomware? What is public key infrastructure? What is spoofing? What are the steps involved in hacking a server or network? What are the various sniping tools? What is SQL injection? What is a distributed denial of service attack? How to avoid ARP poisoning? Then what is a proxy firewall? So explain SSL encryption. What do you mean by penetration testing? What are the risks associated with public Wi-Fi? Explain the main difference between Diffie-Hellman and RSA. Then give some examples of asymmetric encryption algorithms. Explain social engineering and its attacks. State the difference between virus and worm. Explain the concept of session hijacking. Explain the honeypot and its types. What do you mean by null session? What is IP block listing? What are polymorphic viruses? What is a botnet? What is an eavesdropping attack? What is the man in the middle attack? What is the tracer route? Why it is used? What is the difference between HIDS and NIDS? What is the difference between VA, vulnerability assessment, and PT, penetration testing? What is RSA? What is blowfish algorithm? What is the difference between a vulnerability and an exploit? What do you understand by risk, vulnerability, and threat in a network? Explain phishing and how to prevent it. What do you mean by forward secrecy and how does it work? Best wishes. Those who want to have interview guidance, please pay rupees 610 to Gpay or PhonePe or Paytm 9003037557 and send screenshot to WhatsApp. Best wishes. Thank you.